All right. We back with another one. So, this one's a good one here. We got Say So P's man wanted for murder of Memphis rapper Say So P found dead in Houston, police say. We gonna get right into this because y'all like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Smith Cartel channel. There's El Jefe back with another one. So we're gonna check this out and see what's going down in the DMs on this. Cause this is crazy, man. They talking about that I don't even know. We gonna find out. That's for sure. We gonna find out. Let's see what's going down.
Executed in Houston. That's how TMZ describes the murder of a Memphis man identified as a suspect in the murder of rapper Say So P. Police say Jaden Dandridge is in this video of the March 22nd shooting near the FedEx Forum. And now we know that Dandridge was found dead in Houston. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre joins us live. Just shocking to hear what's happening here.
Yeah, according to the TMZ reports, that shooting suspect, Jaden Dandridge, police in Houston found him executed in an abandoned building. Now, police say Dandridge is one of multiple people caught on camera carrying out the attack. Memphis police identified him as a suspect on March 26. Less than 24 hours later, Houston police responded to a deadly shooting at an abandoned mall. TMZ reports Dandridge shot multiple times. Memphis police confirmed that Dandridge is dead, though he hasn't been officially named as the victim in the mall shooting. Now, this all comes about a week and a half after that deadly shooting in downtown Memphis, right in front of the Westin Hotel, in broad daylight on a Saturday afternoon. Surveillance video shows several gunmen open fire on two rappers, Memphis native Say So P and Houston rapper Sauce Walka. Say So P shot and killed. Sauce Walka shot once in the leg, survived, and is back in Houston, according to his Instagram account. Now, Memphis police are searching for a second suspect. That second suspect has been identified as Kevin Brown. He's wanted on several charges, including first-degree murder and attempted murder. Stay with us as we continue to work to learn new information surrounding this tragedy that took place just a week and a half ago right in front of the Westin Hotel. We are working right now to get information as to who Kevin Brown is and where he may be from. Stay with us.
Yeah, a lot of ripple effects from that initial deadly shooting downtown. We'll continue to check in. Thanks, Jeremy.
Think your taxes are simple?
Sorry about that. Get used to this new mic. Let's start with It's supposed to be nice. I'm born again, Catholic, right? No, there ain't no such thing. Okay, so look, here's what I got. Let's start with the first thing, okay? Ooh, I'm going to hell with gasoline draws on. Okay, so first off, let's start with the fact that I don't even know where to start, Smith Cartel. Where do y'all want me to start? Because I'm just confused. First off, I couldn't understand nothing that man was saying. Not one word. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know if he had a lisp. If he had some now laters in his mouth. Some juicy fruit. I don't know what happened, but he just sounded like I couldn't understand what that reporter was saying. The reporter with the glasses. You know. Now, when the lady was on, I could hear her fine. She was pronunciating her words, but that one, oh, no. Now, I had to get that out the way. I could get all this out the way. Secondly, he looked like he was cold in the mother. He looked like he was cold in the mother sucker. You know what I'm talking about? He was cold than a mother sucker. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the perks of the job. Now, on to the video. So, let's be serious now. Let's get real. One of the things that get me is that they had this man. Okay, so they supposedly these guys hit Say So P, and then they turned around and hit Sauce Walka, but they stopped and said, "Oh, you Sauce Walka," or whatever. We don't know that for sure. That's just what speculation says. "Oh, you Sauce Walka, you ain't." Nah. What happened is, whatever happened has happened. He know, and the rest of the people that was there know. You know what I'm saying? So the guy who did it, they identified him on TV, and then all of a sudden he got oh yeah, want to play a game? Get notifications on my other videos. Oh my goodness, they coming for me. But anyway, so he was, I guess the Say So P had some issues or something. This guy was identified. The police put him out there. They said, this is the guy who shot Say So P. Everybody was like, oh my God. So then everybody got on it, which is what was going to happen. And I think they knew that. But they thought that it would force him. I think that the police wasn't intent for him to die or be unalived. I think their intent was to force him to turn himself in because he would be scared that people wanted to get him. But when you play that game, you play 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Because they do play that. And they know it. They know it. The police know it. They playing 50-50. They might get him. They might not. It's like bait, hanging a fish on the line and seeing who's going to get him. You know, who's going to reel him in or if they're going to come in on their own. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they knew something bad could come of it, but not all the time does it happen. So with that being said, they played a little reckless, but at the end of the day, if he participated. Now the problem is, the messed up part is why the police want to get out in front of this is because they want to put it out here now that he was unalived in Houston. He was on the run and all that, because what happens is if he turns out to not be one of the people that was the shooter, somehow, some miracle-y way that some magical force of hemisphere or whatever, and it turns out he's not one of the shooters, he's one of the innocents, if there is one, then it comes back on the police because then they put him out here to get killed. That means, get unalive. That means that an innocent man got unalive. But that's what I think they're trying to cover all their bases for, which is smart because you don't want to be held liable. But at the end of the day, I think it was a little reckless putting his face out there. But, you know, you went out there and you did what you had to do, buddy. None of them told you, hey, man, go out there and do this and unalive that man in front of Best Westerns. And is it just Westerns now? Is that what they call it? I thought it was Best Western, but hey, maybe I'm old. But nobody told you to do that. Nobody. So now you got to answer for it. And when you did answer for it, I mean, everybody's got all different theories. I don't really listen to the internet because their theories are weird. You know, they'll tell you, oh, well, you know, internet comes up with all kinds of theories. Like with the Yellow Beezy thing, everybody was like, oh, yeah, man, Yellow Beezy, man, he did it, man. I knew he did it. Everybody, I knew he did it. You don't know that for sure. I don't feel that way because, and maybe it's just a bias because I've been in positions where somebody said I did something that I didn't do. A million times over. And I'm like, are you serious? And this has been people that I've actually helped in life. They'll turn around and be like, oh, yeah, he did me wrong. And I'm like, are you serious? So I know where that comes from. I know how that feels. So that may be a bias for me. I don't know. And not for y'all. Maybe y'all got people in y'all lives that ain't never did y'all dirty like that. But I have had people. Reality is I've had people do that. So for me, it's not like, okay, Yellow Beezy did it, he's guilty. I don't think so. I don't think that cut and dry for me. I have to see some evidence. I have to see that he did it. I'm not just jumping on no bandwagon because I'm not a goat. I'm not a sheep. I'm not a sheep. I'm not going to run around and just say, oh, that's what the narrative is. Let's go with it. I look at stuff for what it is and I analyze what I see and I'm like, okay, well, my judgment on it is this. And I stand on 10. So I don't know. I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he didn't. Well, if he had anything to do with it, I don't know. To me, it seems like he didn't. It seems like this guy, they threw that. To me, it seems like they threw some of that. They gave a deal to him and told him, this is how many years we going to give you. And when he saw all them years, he said, man, it's been 5 years and y'all still talking about Yellow Beezy could have been involved. I'm going to go ahead and make it look like he was. And he's not worried about it. But see, this is where that theory need to come in, where if they lie and they criminal and they lying like that, there needs to be a charge for the person that's lying. A big one. So I don't know, but it's crazy because he's forcing y'all to go after somebody's life that has nothing to do with what happened. That's the reason why the punishment should be harsh. But hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, all these people, man, they yell out these rappers' names, and the thing is, though, these rappers, a lot of them are associating themselves with these groups. And I know it sounds cool on music, and it looks cool in the videos, and wearing the colors, and showing everybody this is what I could do, and this is how many people I got on my team. It looks real good. It looks amazing. That's what makes the video look good. You put all your people in the jewels and the shining and everything, and they rocking them. It looks beautiful. But the same thing is that all those guys in that video, you have to be able to control what they do when they ain't around you. And that entails anything. These RICO cases remind me of the 1990s and the 2000s when they were coming out with when they were coming out with the conspiracy cases for dope slangers. For when people used to slang dope and they used to hustle and they used to be back in the day and they used to slang stuff. When they used to do all that, these remind me of that. They remind me of when, because what would happen is they would get one dealer, one hustler, and they'd be like, okay, he's the plug. And then they would take everybody he touched, interact with, spoke to, breathed on. They would sit there and they would use that to convict people and say they knew what was going on, so therefore they were part of the criminal enterprise or the criminal activity going on. And it carried like 15 years. So then they used that and forced the people who they was going to give 15 years to flip on anything and everything they could think of. And when you ain't did nothing, most people who ain't out in the street like that just was friends of these people that grew up with them. They'll flip in a heartbeat. So I don't think a lot of these rappers are guilty. I think these guys are just prologuing the inevitable. There are, believe it or not, there are some ignorant people.